and welcome back to our fifth and final game of Card Sharks here on Fun for Freedom's Game Show Night with LOZ Cards Fan. We have given away a second card today on this episode of Card Sharks. That is totally awesome. Super Gamer 111 who played so well on the money cards, but then the last card got him, but he made up for it by winning the Nissan Sentra. The first time we've ever had two cards given away on the same episode. And now for our final match, we have a little bit of a rivalry going on. Returning after playing in the first match is Organics. Are you ready to go to see if you can avenge your earlier loss?
Yeah, we'll see what we can do.
All right, hopefully we don't have another one of those double deuces. Holy smokes, I cannot believe that. And I think the audience is still buzzing on that on Fun for Freedom as well. So good luck to you this time. We'll see if you can win. But it's standing in your way is your longtime rival. It's Korakas. How are you doing today, Korakas?
I'm doing good.
Oh, it's good to hear. Hey there, Young at Heart 21. Nice to see you here on Game Show Night here. It's our premiere episode here on the Fun for Freedom main channel. It's good to have you here. We're going to be doing Press Your Luck after this game. All right, you two know how the game works, so we're going to get started right now. Good luck to the both of you. This first game, Organics, you're playing the red cards. Korakas, you're playing the blue cards. So good luck to everyone. We're going to start game number one right now. And Organics, this first question goes to you. We asked 100 single women. Would you describe most of the men who ask you out as winners? How many said that they would describe these men as winners?
I'm going to say about 32.
32 out of 100 said that they would describe them as winners. Now, Korakas, is the actual answer higher or lower than 32?
I'm going to go with lower.
Lower than 32. The first single woman who said they would describe them as winners is 64. No, it's not lower. It's twice as many as what Organics said. It's higher. Organics, oh boy. You know what your first card is? It's a deuce. What are you going to do?
Can I? No, I was going to say lower. That's a stupid thing.
Let's call it the same if there was an option, but we can't. All right, Organics, what are you going to do?
Right. We'll stick with it. We'll go higher.
All right, higher than the 2? It's a jack. Yeah, you got it this time. Okay, Organics,
right.
A jack. Want to play or freeze?
I'll play, and I'll go lower.
Lower than the jack? Another 2! All right.
Oh, God. Can I freeze?
You want to freeze? You can if you want. Is that what you want to do? You want to freeze?
Yeah, I think I will.
Okay. Organics is going to free us on the deuce. He's had too many nightmares with them, and I can't blame them. Under normal circumstances, I would think that's a dumb move. But you know what? I don't blame you today. But more importantly, that keeps Korakas away from the cards. We're going to question 2. Korakas, it goes to you. We asked 100 California parole officers, do most prisons make life too comfortable for convicts? How many said they do make life too comfortable for convicts?
I'm going to say around 10.
10, all right. Organics, is the actual answer higher or lower than 10? Too comfortable.
I think higher. I think much higher, actually.
All right, let's see if he's right. Number of parole officers who say it's too comfortable is 70. You're absolutely right, Organics. It was very much higher. And Organics, you have that too. I assume you don't want to change it.
No, I'll stick with it.
All right, what are you going to call it?
It's got to be higher.
Higher than the 2? It's an 8. You're right. Well, now you're right in the middle, Organics, but you're one card away from winning game number 1. What are you going to do?
I'll risk it. We'll go higher than the 8.
All right, if it's higher than the 8, game number 1 will go to you, Organics. Is it higher than the 8? It's a king, and you have done it. Well done, Organics. You have persevered through the deuces, and you have won game number 1. Well done.
Awesome.
All right. That means, Korakas, you've got to win this game to stay alive in this match. So hang in there. You never know what might happen. We're going to give you brand new cards dealt, and we're going to start question number 2 with you, Organics. This is game number 2. Here it comes. We asked 100 United States congressmen, do you think the United States should reestablish full diplomatic relations with Castro's Cuba? How many said they think the United States should reestablish relations with Cuba? Remember, this game was made in 1988, so keep that in mind.
I was just going to ask when it was made. That's, yeah. I think, like, maybe 35?
35 out of 100. All right. Korakas, is the actual answer higher or lower than 35?
Lower.
Lower than 35. Number of U.S. congressmen who think they should reestablish is 37. It is not lower, it's higher by 2. Organics has control of the cards, and Organics, your first card is a 3. What are you going to do?
We'll play it. We'll go higher than the 3.
All right, higher than the 3. Oh no, it is a 2! I can't believe
my
it!
God.
You've got to be kidding me. There was only 2 deuces left in the deck, and there's one of them. You've got to be kidding me. Wow. Oh, man. I think this definitely needs to be highlighted because we're going to have to make like a little bit of a montage. That is unbelievable.
Mm-hmm.
Anyways, Korakas, you now have control of the cards. Because you didn't win the high-low question, you cannot change it. It's a queen. What's the call?
Lower.
Lower than the queen? It's a 2. You've got a 2.
Oh my God.
What are you going to do?
Higher.
If this is a 2, I'm going home. Higher? It's a 5. You're right. Korakas, do you want to play or freeze? You've got a 5. You're 2 away.
Higher.
Risking it higher? It's a 7. All right, Korakas. You're 1 card away from tying up this match, but you're close to the middle. You've got a 7. What are you going to do? Play or freeze. You have a 7.
Higher.
He's going to go for it, ladies and gentlemen. Try to run the cards. If he's right, we have a tie match. Higher, you say?
Yes.
All right. For a tie. Is it higher than the 7? Yes, it's an 8. Korakas has tied up the match. Congratulations. Whoa. Now,
Thank you.
we go to the tiebreaker once again, and that means there are only 3 cards for the both of you, but only 1 question.
I like to thank the 2s out there.
I bet you would. Well, there's only 1 2 left in the deck, so if Organic sees a 2, it's pretty much a guaranteed win unless somebody sullied the deck with 5 deuces. But in any event, we are going to the tiebreaker, and the tiebreaker, the question goes to you, Korakas, and here it is. We asked 100 people, have you ever bought anything at an auction? Young at Heart 21, I should be a real game show host. You know, I've always wanted to do that. In fact, I've had some experience when I was in high school, so if that opportunity ever arose, I might just have to take it. Well, thank you very much for the compliment. I appreciate it. Korakas, I'll repeat the question for you. We asked 100 people, have you ever bought anything at an auction? How many said they have bought something at an auction?
I want to say around 42.
42 out of 100 said they have bought something at an auction. Organics, is it higher or lower than 42?
1988, I think it's going to be lower.
Lower than 42. All right, good luck. This is an important question here. Number of people who said they have bought something is 43. It's not lower by
No way.
1. Korakas wins control of the cards. And Korakas, we're in sudden death. Listen carefully. Here are your options. Korakas, your base card is a queen. You can change the card if you'd like, and you have to call 2 cards in a row correctly to win the championship. Do so, and it's yours. But if you fail, Organics wins the championship. Or you can pass it to Organics. Now, his card is a 7, and he cannot change that card. And he would have to call 2 cards in a row correctly. If he does so, he becomes the champion. But if he goofs, Korakas, you would win the championship. What are you going to do? Play or pass?
Question: can I change the second card if I get the first one right?
No. If you get this card right, you have to play it. So if it's an 8, you would have to play the 8. But if you pass the control,
I'll play it.
you're still
Lower.
gonna play it. All right. He's keeping control. He's
Lower.
taking it to his own hands, and he's gonna go lower. He's not changing the card. He's gonna go lower. Every card is important. Is it lower than the queen? It's a jack. Yes. All right, Korakas, get this right.
Lower.
Win. He's going lower. If it's lower, the match belongs to you, Korakas. Is it lower than the jack? It's a deuce, ironically enough. And Korakas wins the match. Congratulations. Wow. What a game.
Again, I like to thank the deuces out there.
Oh my goodness. I cannot believe
And
it.
that sounded weirder than I meant it to.
Holy smokes. Well, Organics, I don't know what to say. You play this game tremendously well. Those deuces today are just after you. Oh, I am so sorry. But you did have, and he's flipping the tables, and I cannot blame you, Organics, one bit. I'd be doing the same thing. My goodness. But you had fun playing the game, right? This was a lot of fun.
Oh yeah, it's always good.
All right. Well, Korakas, you've won the final game of Card Sharks for today, so are you ready to play the money cards?
Yep.
All right, let's get to the board. Korakas, this is your first trip to the money cards, so, and since, we've had some new viewers during the time, I will explain the rules in full. For winning the match, you won 200 rupees, which is yours to keep no matter what. Now I'm going to give you new money, and you're going to bet that money. I'm going to start you on the bottom row with 200 rupees and 3 cards to bet on. Then I'm going to move you up to the next row and give you another 400 rupees of betting money and 3 more cards to bet with. Now, please keep in mind, Korakas, that the minimum bet is 50 rupees, and you must wager in 50 rupee increments. Until you get to the top card, the big bet, there you must wager at least half the money. Now, in addition to the regular cards, we've added a couple of jokers to the deck, and if any time they pop up, they give you an extra chance at winning the car. Now, for winning the match, Korakas, we give you 1 joker, so you're going to have at least 1 shot at winning the car. Also, you could change your card once per line by changing it with the 3 spare cards that you see, once per line. Korakas, 200 rupees, your first card is a 4. What would you like to do? You want to play it?
All in higher.
Everything. He's going to go for it. All of it. 200 rupees. Higher than the 4? Oh no, it's a 3! What is going on with these cards? You
At
busted.
least it's not a deuce.
Oh my god, at least it's not a deuces, right. That's all right, though. You're not out of it. We're going to move the 3 up already to the second row, and I'm going to give you the other 400 rupees in betting money. So you can still make a lot of rupees, and I don't blame you for going all in. I mean, 4 is a good card. Now you've got a 3 and 400 rupees. What are you going to do?
You were cutting out some there.
Sorry about that. I'll explain it again. You now have 400 rupees because we moved the 3 up to the next row since you busted on the first row. You now have 300 rupees, or 400 rupees, and a 3. Do you want to play it or change?
Play it.
All right, how much you want to bet?
All in higher.
All right, he's going to try it again. All of it. 400 rupees. Higher than the 3? It's an ace! Oh boy! 800 rupees and an ace. You can't lose. What are you going to do?
All in lower.
All right. Everything. 800 rupees. Lower than the ace? It's a deuce! Oh my goodness. 1,600 rupees and a deuce. Again, you can't lose. What are you going to do?
All in higher.
All right. For 3,200 rupees higher than the deuce? It's a 3! Oh my goodness. Such good cards. Man, if it only weren't for that 3, you might be running the table. You now have 3,200 rupees and a 3. Do you want to play it?
Yes.
All right. This is the big bet. You must wager at least 1,600. You have 3,200 and a 3. What's your big bet?
All in higher.
All right. Best of luck to you here. Korakas, for 6,400 rupees, higher than the 3? It's a 4! You have done it! Congratulations! Well played! 6,400 rupees. Incredible cards. You were just 1 bad card away from perhaps running the table. But congratulations. Well played, Korakas.
Thank you.
Oh, you're very welcome. And now, we're not quite done with you yet, because now I'm going to give you a chance to win a brand new car. And what are we going to offer you this time? It is going to be a Dodge Colt, which is going to be worth 6,388 rupees. And you know how this works. I have 7 numbered cards.
Right down the middle.
Gonna go with number 4 again, all right? And I'm gonna give the Fun for Freedom audience a chance to make their selections on where they think the car is. So let's see if you can find it. All right. had some opportunities. So card number 4 is what Korakas says. Let's find out if we can give away a third car here on the premiere episode here on Fun for Freedom for Card Sharks. Good luck. For the car is the car behind card number 4. It is not. I am very sorry about that. All right, let's see what the audience thinks it is. Organic says 3. Luigi says 2. Super Gamer says 5. Viking says 5. Elias says 3. Rex says 3. Let's find out where the car is. Number 7. All right, number 7. So nobody got it today. But Korakas, you did a really good job on the money cards. You picked up a grand total of 6,600 rupees. And the next time we play Card Sharks here on Game Show Night, you're going to be our returning champion. So you'll have a chance to add on to your total at that point. Did you have a lot of fun, Korakas?
Yeah, I beat Organics. What
Yeah,
else is there?
absolutely. So congratulations. And I want to thank everyone here who was here on the Fun for Freedom chat and on the Mumble server for playing Card Sharks here on Game Show Night. Coming up next is going to be Pressure Luck. We're going to have a lot of fun with that. So until next time for Card Sharks, this is 223 LOZ Cards fans saying thanks for playing and may all your cards be right. Goodbye.